Gautam Singhania, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How would you describe your leadership style?
Well, I don't know. I think that's a question you should ask the team. But more, I listen to people. I think we take joint decisions, and we're a collective team. I think the smartest guy in the room is the collective wisdom of the group.
And what was your vision for Raymond when you took over the reins?
I mean, really to create shareholder value. That's the vision even today, is how do you create more shareholder value? And that's the continuous drive with the organization.
And what was the most difficult part to achieve in this journey?
Well, you have your ups and your downs, and you had COVID, you had many, you make some mistakes sometime, and you got to learn from it, and you got to move on, and that's how life is.
And what does successful business mean to you? Is it profit, brand value?
I think it's the values of a company. I think making money, a lot of people can do, but when you hold your values up and you perform to the values of the organization, you perform with quality, trust, and excellence, you build a strong brand. I think these things are more important than making money.
Absolutely. When you're not emotionally attached to a business enterprise, is everything for sale? If there's a price?
Well, we're in the business of creating shareholder value, and I think at a price, everything is for sale. So, I mean, I'm not saying anything is for sale today, but yeah, I mean, if your fundamental objective is to create shareholder value, then of course every business could be for sale.
From a time when your company started making blankets for the Indian Army to now being the largest fabric manufacturer in India, how have you kept it relevant for over 100 years?
I think it's only quality. If you deliver the right product at the right price, you deliver the right value to the consumer, you stay relevant as a brand. So we've done all of that consistently over exactly 10 decades. We'll be 100 years old this year. So we're very proud of that.
How would you describe the Raymond suits? Is it traditional, modern, or?
We have the largest diversity. I mean, there's nothing, we do from business suits to wedding suits to ethnic wear, we do everything.
And what is the most expensive suit here?
I think the most expensive will be our Icona jackets, which sell I think about 16 lakhs for a jacket.
Okay, wow. You're also a market leader in worsted suiting fabric?
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Well, we've been a leader in our business for the last several decades. When we started to make suits, it happens with growth, it happens with consistent delivery of quality.
And how do you handle competition from global brands entering India?
Well, there are always going to be global brands that come, but it just teaches you to fight better and stay more relevant. And as the consumer has seen that we give the best value, there's a lot of value in the Raymond brand. Weddings don't happen without the Raymond brand, so it takes all of the above to make you distinctively different.
And what's the next big thing in Raymond?
Well, all our businesses are doing well. We got lifestyle, we got real estate, we got engineering, autos, so we're quite busy.
Yeah. If you had to describe your legacy in one sentence, what would it be?
We're creating a good company, right? Instilling the right value system.
To what extent are you hands-on with all the diverse group business that you have?
We have CEOs for all our businesses, but I'm a hands-on CEO on a group level, so I don't get involved with day-to-day operations. But yeah, I'm involved with pretty much everything that's going on here.
In one of your messages to investors, you said a key element to Raymond's success is commitment to quality.
You have to do quality at whatever price we do it. Whether it's at 200 rupees a meter, it's 10 lakh rupees a meter. You have to consistently deliver quality.
Absolutely. What has been your biggest achievement at Raymond's?
I think this is whole, coming out of COVID and turning around, because in COVID we were dead. And then when you turn around and today we've delivered on the shareholder value commitment that we made. So I think it's in the right direction.
And what has been your biggest leadership lessons from navigating through?
Just do the right thing. You do the right thing and you'll find yourself out of it.
What's your idea of turning CSR into philanthropy? And do you think business conglomerates have a social obligation to help society?
Of course they do. I mean, we don't do charity in our business, and we don't do business in our charities. And today we are very large educationalists. We have now over 50,000 children in our schools. We do artificial insemination of cattle, which is also a very big project. And we're also building a Tirupati temple in Bombay for the people of Mumbai. So there's a lot that's going on.
So are you spiritual?
I've been going to Tirupati for over 5 decades. So
Is there a mistake you've made as an entrepreneur that you would like aspiring entrepreneurs not to commit?
well, it's very difficult to put a finger on what, because you make mistakes all the time. Every human being makes mistakes, but you just got to learn from them and make sure you don't make them again, and move forward.
What's your take on the Indian startup ecosystem? And would you be interested in investing?
Well, I'm not investing in the startups because we have our own businesses to do. But I think the startups are always good. Creates a new breed of entrepreneurs, and they create a new way of doing things which the older generation doesn't understand.
Absolutely. How has the Make in India push helped with your business? And as a global player, what do you think of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision for the present and future of the Indian economy?
I think the Make in India certainly has made countries outside look at India as a friendly destination to invest in. And Modi ji has done a great geopolitical job. He's put India right out there. So India is now a country to reckon with. The world is looking at you, so you have a great opportunity.
You recently restructured the business, separating the real estate arm. So what was the thinking behind the move?
It's all about shareholder value creation.
You've also diversified into defense, aerospace and automobile components. So how do you choose partners who are market leaders?
So we did the deal where we had an engineering business which we combined with another company that we found, which is a good company. So we merged the two companies. Now it's a joint aero and defense and engineering auto components company. And we keep looking for opportunities.
How do you see the prospects of Raymond Realty, a non-legacy business, and its listing in terms of investors?
I think Bombay is a great real estate opportunity. There's tons of work to be done. Mumbai as a city is getting redeveloped. And the more I look at it, the more I'm enthused.
And what's a day in the life of Gautam Singhania like?
There's no day in the life of Gautam. Every day he's got its own challenges.
You're passionate about supercars and yachting. What draws you to these high adrenaline?
I guess it's just my DNA.
Do you think you live up to the company tagline, the complete man?
At least I get to do whatever I want to do with that tagline.
Yes. You're also known for your collection of cars. How many cars do you have in your stable?
I don't count.
And you also had a horrible experience with Lamborghini. So what do you think, as a veteran industrialist, do you think Indian companies have significantly advanced for their customer service?
Obviously not.
If you were asked to surrender all except one, which one would you keep?
It's not possible.
And is there any wish list that a car that
No, I keep looking for different kind of cars. I'm a collector. I have a very different kind of collection. And automobiles, whether it's 150 years old or whether it's a year old, different technologies, different types of cars.
Yeah. So what do you like better, drive in one of your cars, a jet ride in the sky, or a cruise on the sea?
Depends what my need is.
What were your growing up years like? Or did you always want to do this business, or you had other plans?
Well, I've been in this company for over 4 decades, so I guess I didn't have any other plans.
You've also been vocal about your legal and business battles. How do you stay resilient during tough times?
Just have to focus.
People often believe that rich people have no stress, no problems. What's the real deal?
Everybody's got stress. Smallest guy to biggest guy, stress is stress.
And what's one thing people misunderstand about you?
They take too little time to understand me.
Some questions on wealth and money that I'd like to ask you. Does money give you peace of mind or create anxiety?
I never think of it.
Security versus freedom. What's more important, having money in the bank or using it to take risks?
I think money is meant to be invested. That's the way we've been brought up, and give good returns to our shareholders.
Would you rather have more money or more free time?
Money is not everything in the world.
Should wealth be passed down, or everyone should earn it on their own?
Different people have different philosophies.
Right. Who manages money best? Someone with a financial degree or someone with real world experience?
I guess both work.
What's one thing money cannot absolutely buy?
Your life.
And according to you, are luck and risk inseparable? How do they play a role to financial success?
You work harder and luck will favor you.
Also, how about the difference in how past generation and future generation view wealth in order to hoard it, save it, spend it? Do you have any comment or?
Well, I think, I don't want to comment on the future generation, but, my generation's worked very hard for it, and we value it certainly more than the next generation. I don't say they value it less. I'd be wrong to criticize or comment on it, but I can only speak for our generation.
Just some rapid fire questions. What's the most extravagant purchase you've ever made on a whim?
I don't remember.
Okay. If you could swap lives with any business leader for a day, who would it be?
I wouldn't.
What's your guilty pleasure? Something unexpected that you love?
I haven't thought about that.
Have you ever taken a business call while racing a supercar?
My mind's working all the time.
What's one thing people assume about you that's completely wrong?
Perception and reality are two different things.
If your life were a movie, what would the title be?
The Complete Man.
What's the worst business advice you've ever received?
Again, I don't remember that.
Any favorite travel destination?
I enjoy travel.
If you could wear one kind of fabric for the rest of your life, what would it be, and would it be Raymond's?
I will wear Raymond, yes.
What's a talent or hobby you have that people don't know about?
I live the complete life, so a lot of things I do that a lot of people don't know about. They don't know about it because I don't want them to know about it.
Right. What's the most unusual place you've ever closed a business deal?
On a plane,
If you had to mentor your 20-year-old self, what's one piece of advice you'd give?
live life for today, every day.
And if you could create your own signature fragrance, what would it be? What did it say?
Never thought about it.
Okay. What's your go comfort food after a long day?
Home food.
If you weren't in business, would we see you as a professional race car driver?
Hypothetical question, but maybe.
Thank you
Thank
very
you very
much.
much.